What's good? What's good? This made Media Live. I'm your host, Big D. Make sure y'all hit that like button soon. Y'all get up in here, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hold up. See who up in here. Hit that like button, man. As soon as y'all get up in here. Shout out to the whole Mod Squad, man. Shout out to the real Mod Squad, the originals, man. We don't fuck with you add-ons. We don't know you niggas. The real Mod Squad, man. Shout out Joe the Mod, BZ Baby. Make sure you subscribe to all my moderator pages. You feel me? Joe the Mod, BZ Baby, Queen Lotus, NC, Sparks Visuals. You feel me? Shout out to Trenches News, man. Make sure y'all get that How to Survive Chicago Drill on Amazon.com. Hold on right quick. My bad, y'all. So yeah, man. What's happening? What's happening, man? Smash that like button. Smash that like button. You know, I heard a drunk that be sipping tall cans, man. He on the internet playing games, man. You know what I'm saying? He a coward though. You know, he don't want no problems, man. You better stop fucking playing around, nigga. Like for real, for real. But yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm with chilling. Took a little vacation. You know, a little vacation, man. But yeah, I've been watching, you know, Trenches News, man. And I've been watching the Queen Lotus and NC pages, you know what I'm saying? And BZ Baby about to drop some content, you know, and Sparks Visuals about to drop some content, you know, and we're about to go crazy with it. So y'all be making sure y'all subscribe to their pages and check the shit out. All right, let's get into some news that I found so far, man. I ain't been looking nothing up. Let's see, man. This off allhiphop.com, man. Smash that like button. All right, AKA murder, money laundering twist adds new layer to case. All right, I don't even know who this is. We're going to check it out, though. AKA murder, money laundering twist adds new layer to case. It's off allhiphop.com. The suspects connected to AKA's murder face additional charges of money laundering, revealing complex criminal undertones of the case. There's been significant turn in the investigation into the murder of South African rapper AKA. Okay, I remember now. Authorities have leveled additional charges of money laundering against the suspect apprehended in connection to the case. Local cops say one of the suspects received almost $50,000 a day after AKA and his chief. Shit, I don't even know. Tibbs. His chief name was Tibbs. The recent progression underscores the intrinsic layers of the criminal activity intertwining with tragic demise of the artist who was shot dead outside a popular Durban eatery in February, man. Let's check this out. Let's see.
So starting things off, the state has added more charges of money laundering against the accused in the murder of rapper Keenan, aka Forbes, and Tebelo Tibbs Utswane. Initially, the suspects faced 10 counts, which included charges of murder, attempted murder, and illegal possession of firearms and ammunition. The matter has been postponed to the 14th of March for the formal bail application. SABC News senior reporter Jade Pulsar reports.
Through the investigation into the murders of Keenan aka Forbes and Tebelo Tibbs Motswane, police had identified Mzwitemba Gwabeni as the alleged coordinator of the hit. Gwabeni, who is accused number 4 and charged alongside Lindokuhle Mkwanazi, Lindani Ndamande, Eddie Mieza, and Lindokuhle Ndamande. It emerged in court that Gwabeni received a payment of over 800,000 rand on the 11th of February, the day after Forbes and they were killed. The state believes Gwabeni orchestrated and facilitated the payment of money to the other accused.
I've since added 2 counts now, count number 11 and count number 12. Count number 11, Your Worship, is in respect of accused number 4, which is Mziwetemba Heavy Kwabeni, a contravention of Section 4B, read with Sections 1, 7, and 8 of the Prevention of Organized Crime Act 121 of 1998, money laundering. Then, in respect of count number 4, it will be against Lindokuhle Mkhwanazi, accused number 1, accused number 2, and accused number 5. That will be the contravention of Section 6, read with Sections 1 and 8 of the Prevention of Organized Crime Act number 121 of 1998 as amended, acquisition.
My bad, y'all. I can't even understand what the fuck he's saying, man. I don't even know what he's saying. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Nene Marie, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Nene Marie. Get that Trenches News merch. Get on Amazon.com and get that House of our Chicago drill. I don't know. It's like with the African accents, in like Great Britain and shit. Like I could try to listen to it a little bit, but I was like, I didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. I was trying to figure out the first words he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. All right, man. Let me see what I got up on here. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me see. All right, we got an update on one of the great comedians, man, Sinbad. All right, Sinbad. This off Vlad TV. Sinbad speaks out for the first time since suffering a stroke. All right. Check it out, man. Hit that like button. Man. Hold on.
Man, that was so cool. A different world, going to Atlanta, going to Morehouse College, other campuses, and getting a chance to be on a Zoom and say something to the kids. It's wild that the kids even know who I am. That's beautiful. Thank you to everybody who's been praying for me and saying good things and supporting me during this time in my life. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. God has been with us. And he's carried me through my whole life. And it means so much when I hear from y'all and you tell me, Sinbad, keep going, saying, Sinbad, we're sending prayers, we're praying, my family's praying for you. Those words are important and I feel it. I feel those prayers. I want to say this to all the people who have emailed me through the website. Some of you are going through what I'm going through, or even worse than me. I'm reading these things. I'm going to try to answer as many as I can. I pray for you. I understand what it's like. It's rough. I want to thank all of y'all who've been fans and friends all these years of mine. Thank you so much. Expect to see more of me soon. And don't freak out if you turn around, I'm standing right behind you. Sinbad, I can't believe you here. You can't believe it. You better believe it. Miracles happen.
All right, man. Shout out to Sinbad. Hopefully, you make a full recovery, man. That shit sad. But yeah, man, he's definitely one of the great, man. He keep people laughing and shit on his sitcom. I know y'all remember Sinbad, Some of y'all that ain't too old, too young. Yeah. Man. He look good. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. This made me loud and host Big D. Little vacay, man. I'm in the mansion right now. I would show y'all, but I don't want to show y'all. But I'm in the mansion. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of state. You know, I'm in San Diego. Chris Barnes, man, tap in with me, man. Don't make me pull up to the goddamn truck stop. Now I'm just fucking with you. I'm just playing. Yeah, Chris Barnes, tap in though. But yeah, man, what's happening, man? What's going on? What's happening, man? I've been checking out, you know, Trenches News, of course. You know, and then the Humble Soul, shout out to Humble Soul. I see he doing good numbers, man. I've been checking that interview up on there also. And yeah, man, I've been just chilling with my kids, man, doing the family thing. You know. Shit. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Let me see. All right, let's see what else may have happening. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot to hit y'all with some music, man. You know I got some music for you. Oh yeah, I do got shit on here. Okay. We about to turn this live up, man. We about to turn this live up. I'm turn this live up. Let me see. All right, I wanted to show y'all this, man. Quick little movie time. All right, this is off Sticky Situations TV. This is the bizarre, untold story of a satanic rapper, Six. Well, nah, I don't want to watch this one. I'm gonna watch this one right here. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Since they claim you don't take care of your kids, who said I don't take care of my kids, man? Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all look. If somebody say that about me, you niggas is stupid, man. Nigga, I'm motherfucking father of the year, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you niggas, man? Y'all believe these old lying ass motherfuckers, they make up stories every day. You see how they do. Reading people paperwork and adding in shit and trying to make a story out of it. Like these niggas living fairy tales, nigga. I'm in the mansion right now, nigga, with my motherfucking kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I take care of all my kids. The bitch tried to say, I have 5 kids. You disrespectful, bitch. I got 7. Like, get it right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing your research, bitch. Do it look like I don't take care of my kids, bitch? Look like we broke over here. Look like nigga look like my kids, nigga got holes in their shoes, nigga. You stupid bitch. Crack, you old crack smoking ass bitch. You better stop playing, man. Nigga. Smoking, she smoking that meth. She smoking the meth. Crazy. And then she following around with the other little goofy ass burger flipping ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Talking about first the nigga got some old transvestite trying to claim me and Swiper and fuck with the transvestite. Then don't come with some old other little weird ass shit. Like, come on, my nigga. Nigga, stop playing, my nigga. Stop playing. Ain't nothing. Niggas is clowns, man. But like I said, it's YouTube, so you know they got a certain amount of followers and subscribers and shit that's slow. That's why they still on the page and still believing the dumbass shit that these niggas saying, man. Don't nobody believe this, the lies coming out your mouth but y'all, man. Like, the shit crazy. Y'all gotta come up with some better, what y'all call it, whoops. Y'all gotta come up with some better whoops, man. Y'all ain't fucking with me, man. Like, for real, for real. Y'all making up these lies, but you see, Frog don't even want no more smoke with me. You know what I'm saying? Since I done put out, you let your 5-year-old get molested, you were still carrying his last name until I brought it up recently. Was this like all these years you was carrying this nigga last name, begging for money on your PayPal, bitch, begging for money on your PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Straight line, babe. You still carrying the nigga last name that molested your 5-year-old. Until I brought it up. You know what I'm saying? Until I brought it up. Then you took it off. You little fucking crack smoking ass bitch. You better stop playing, nigga. Fuck that crack smoking bitch and fuck your daughter, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I said it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch and fuck your daughter, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Give a fuck. Better stop playing with niggas on this internet, nigga. Get your money up, bitch. This shit funny as hell. All right, well. Let me see. Let's get back on this. What I was supposed to. Oh yeah, I was supposed to play something. Here we go. All right, so yeah, that's what I left off. My last live was hella long ago. So yeah, like I told y'all, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this little short movie and shit. But this basically the real pioneers of a dark genre of hip hop, man. The dark genre of hip hop is called horrorcore. Horrorcore, man. Some of the people that the hell is going on? I'm back on. Probably report my page. You know how them police ass niggas is, man. Niggas stop playing with me, man. Stop. We here, we on. All right, we good. All right. So back to what I was saying. I don't even know how much of it y'all heard. All right. So it's a genre of hip hop called horrorcore. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, to me, the originator of horrorcore, in my opinion, I know I haven't been. I'm not really that old. You know what I'm saying? But I would say Gangsta Nip. You know, he from Houston, Texas, and to me, that was one of the first people I heard rapping in that style of hip hop. But if you're in a different city, you may feel different. You know, like if you're from Detroit, you may say it's Sham, or if you from motherfucking the West Coast, you might say Brother Lynch Hung and shit like that. But yeah, man, we gonna check this little movie out real quick, man. Hit that like, hit that share, subscribe. I don't know what happened with this live, man, but we gonna check it out. Hold on.
What up, YouTube family? Before I start this video, I just want to tell all my supporters thank you for all the love and support. About a month ago, I dropped a mini documentary.
Shout out to Sticky Situations TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We reacting to the video, The Real Pioneers of a Dark Genre called Horrorcore. It's Sham, Gangsta Nip, 636 Mafia. Let's check it out, man. Hit that like, hit that share, subscribe.
Documentary about a rapper named Six. Well, in that video, I spoke about how Brother Lynch, X-Rated, 6, and 36 Mafia are the pioneers of horrorcore raps. I should have mentioned the rest of the pioneers of horrorcore rap. What I meant was Brother Lynch, 6, and X-Rated were the pioneers of horrorcore rap from California, and 3 6 Mafia were the pioneers of horrorcore rap in Tennessee. But actually, some of the other pioneers are from Texas and Michigan. In this video, I'll be mentioning everyone else I should have mentioned in that 6 video that also played their part in creating the genre. So first off, let me explain what horrorcore rap really is. It's a subgenre of hip-hop and rap music based on horror-themed and dark lyrical content and imagery. There's rappers who dedicate their whole music around it, and some rappers who just have a few songs with horrorcore type lyrics, but that are not horrorcore rappers at all whatsoever. The lyrics tend to be very graphic, violently exaggerated, and some being satanic and speaking about the occult. The lyrics also can be based on horror movies. Most of these rappers are not actually being truthful with what dark lyrics they are rapping about, but some rappers have actually practiced Satanism and the occult. Some of these rappers actually unalive several people, and some actually are pedophiles that practice incest with their own children. There is not really one rapper who started horrorcore because most of these pioneers came out the same time. Some dropped an album before some of the other rappers, but that don't mean they are the creators of the genre. A lot of people can debate all day on who they think is the actual creator of it all. Like me, I said on the 6 video that Brother Lynch, 6, X-Rated, and 3 6 Mafia started it all, which might not be true, but that's what I believe. A lot of people commented on who they thought were the real originators, but who really knows? I'm just gonna give it to a group of rappers I believe who all started it together and made it to what it is today. All these rappers started rapping in the early 1980s, but the first rapper we're gonna talk about is the first to drop an official solo album in 1989 at age 16 years old. A rapper from Detroit, Michigan named Isham came.
I had this album, Booming Words from Hell, but yeah, Isham was one of the early ones. That's why I said, like, it depends on what region you in and how old you is, you know. But actually, Gangsta Nip was before Isham. That's why I'm saying, like, he sounds like he a little younger than I am. But yeah, back to the video, this Sticky Situation TV. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. This is the real pioneers of the dark genre called horrorcore. We reacting to the video. Hit the like button.
Out with his debut album, Booming Words from Hell. In this album, 16-year-old Asham was speaking about burning Bibles, Satan, the Exorcist, being a devil worshiper.
Just lit it. To live is evil, but evil's to live. You learn that. Put it in your holy Bible and burn that. Back for the hell rave. Done with your dead days. No one listens to what the devil say, but I'm smooth like Satan, and I was waiting for another death. So bring your last action. A holy to the son of Satan. I ain't the one. Congratulations, brothers and sisters who pray for me. Some slave for me, you still pray.
How was a 16-year-old speaking such thing as a teenager? He was speaking some crazy things for a kid. I wonder who he got it from. On a recent interview, he talked about how he wasn't satanic and how he just spoke about real life. Isham at the time called it acid rap before anyone ever called it horrorcore. This next rapper claimed to actually be the originator of horrorcore, a rapper from Houston, Texas named Gangsta Nip. He said that he was speaking such things in 1984, but didn't come out with an official album until 1992, his debut album called The South Park Psycho. In a recent interview, he said rappers just speaking wicked raps isn't actual horrorcore. He described horrorcore as a movie-like detailed imagery type of rap style. He says horrorcore is seeing the verse in your mind like a movie without the screen. In his debut album in 1992, The South Park Psycho, he rapped about cooking body parts, naming horror characters, unaliving his niece, and over-exaggerated violence.
I'm worse than Freddy. You can't kill me, cause I'm dead already. I slap your little ass down. Radical Wild beat a trick like a bat. Charles Manson saw what I did and said, damn, why ain't think of that? A motherfucking psycho. I need to be dead. Took the knife out of my neck and ate the meat out my own head. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like killing my niece. A bird's leg was a dead with his head as a fish.
Also in 1992, Sacramento rapper X-Rated came out with his debut album Psychoactive, right before being arrested for the unaliving of Patricia Harris, a mother of a rival gang member. The Psychoactive album came out in the same year as Gangsta Nip's album in 1992, but it's unclear who came out first. They even have similar titles of songs and lyrics.
That's how it is when you're with a psycho. Show me you're a lunatic like so, and you might live when you're with a psycho.
They even both put Ice Cube in the chorus of their songs. It would have been dope if both of these rappers came together and collabed on music. X-Rated was the first on the West Coast to come out with the official album with horrorcore raps.
Boost your revenue and drive growth with Google Ads. Reach high-value customers.
In his Psychoactive album, he
Shout out to everybody in the building. This made me the live. I'm host Big D. We reacting to the real pioneers of dark genre called horrorcore. It's a style of hip hop. You know, some of the known horrorcore hip hop performers be like a Sham, Gangsta Nip, 6, 3 6 Mafia. They even have Big L in there and shit like that. You know, he said killing his niece, Busy. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't listen to a lot of that, you know, but I ain't gonna lie, I did tap in just to hear what they was talking about. Of course, I listened to the little 3 6 Mafia. I know they be talking crazy. I listened to Isham. I ain't like the Isham shit because it's like the beats was just too weird. It was like almost he called it acid rap, but it's like almost like that insane clown posse type hip rap. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Mo Gangsta Nip. Like I had damn near all his albums. I liked his shit. You know, Gangsta Nip used to write for the Ghetto Boys. You know, that was that Bushwick Bill. He used to write for Bushwick Bill and shit. But yeah, back to the video though, man. Hit that like, hit that share, subscribe.
He also rapped about exaggerated violence, Satan, and horror-themed raps just like Gangsta Nip.
I'm killing mom, daddy, and nephews. I'm killing sons, daughters, and sparing you. It's Halloween and I got a treat. I'm dressed like a devil and I'm handing out human meat. 3 6s, the code that we use. I'm killing Muslims, Baptists, and Jews. And Jehovah's the witness.
Man, it's crazy thinking about I was just a little kid with that album, rapping it word for word. After X-Rated recorded his album, he was arrested for the unaliving of Patricia Harris and was sentenced to prison for 31 years, but paroled in 2018 after serving 26 years and signed to Strange Music right away. He is now a married man and enjoying life. Shout out to X-Rated for changing his life for the better. Also in 1992, X-Rated label mate and close friends Brother Lynch Hung and 6 came out with the album In Deep. These two rappers as well as X-Rated are definitely the pioneers of horrorcore raps in the West Coast. I already made a detailed documentary about the rapper 6 where I explain how him and Brother Lynch Hung have a huge part with originating horrorcore in the West Coast. If you want to check out that video, I'll add it on the top right corner right now, so click if you want to check out the dope documentary. But just to give a little brief history about Brother Lynch, he turned it up a notch in 1993 with his debut solo album 24 Deep, with lyrics like Speaking to the Devil and Unaliving Babies, which shocked the rap world. In 1995, he even turned it up a few more notches with more exaggerated violent lyrics, still having conversations with Satan, and way more extreme violent raps about babies. In September of 1996, a vengeful Colorado teenager, Joseph Gallegos, shot and unalived 3 of his roommates and drove to his ex-girlfriend's school, trying to unalive her by shooting her in the foot, but she lived, and a police sniper unalived Joseph Gallegos at the school campus. Joseph Gallegos was high on crystal and was reportedly listening to Brother Lynch's album Season of the Sickness right before he did those heinous crimes. Brother Lynch even said on a Vlad TV interview that he had the album taped to his chest. Here's some of those lyrics from Brother Lynch's album Season of the Sickness.
And eating bloody clip, the baby killer shit. Put him in the grave in an empty 40-ounce bottle and don't leave a drip. Cause living with that 666, nigga don't trip when I put one in your dick. That rip guts, cannibal, Hannibal shit. Nigga nuts and guts all over my chest and stomach.
No, it's gonna be the mother baby that go pick.
You nigga.
Oh, okay, then I'ma pick them.
I hear you ain't eat nothing but meat and 40s. Nigga, you ain't no cannibal, nigga.
Man, that's such a dark album. Them lyrics are insane, man. Such a dope album, though. Even though it sounds satanic, Brother Lynch is an atheist. Fun fact about your boy Sticky Situation TV, that Brother Lynch album was my first rap album I ever owned. Can you imagine a little kid listening to that? That's what happens when you have an older brother, though, because he let me.
Yeah, you young, but yeah, man, Brother Lynch, he is dope. You know what I'm saying? He saying some crazy shit though. But that Season of the Sickness, that 24 Deep. See, I was living around. I was back and forth out there in Sacramento, living from the city in Sac around that time when he was dropping that shit. He dropped that one. He had a song with Snoop Dogg. Like he was doing his shit, man. He was on Black Market Records, you know. Tech Nine too. Yep. Sparks Visuals. Yep, definitely Tech Nine. Even Insane Clown Posse, they was rapping that same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. Like the beats was different. But yeah, man.
Copy his tape when I was like 8 years old, and my mom used to trip. Every time I used to get caught hearing that, she used to take it from me, but I used to just make another one. But it was really popular, especially in the Bay Area and Sacramento. Everybody was slapping that album. That's why I base my YouTube channel on all this, because it's really my lane. It's a part of my culture. I'm not one of these nerds like Swamp Stories or Trap Lord Ross. All they do is make videos about black and brown issues and gang politics, while Swamp Story mocks and makes fun of these serious situations like it's a funny joke. I ain't with none of that, man. Them dudes are straight culture vultures. But whatever. Anyways, let's get back to the story. In 1995, rapper Six came out with his debut solo album, Dead for Life. In 1999, he dropped his second album, If These Walls Can Talk. These albums have some of the darkest, disgusting lyrics, rapping about Satan and strange, questionable things about babies and children.
That nigga who be cutting up them baby sticks. So check the flavor next time you will get 2 force. You been fucking me all my life, trying to get these walls to speak in tongues, pacing back and forth all night. It's just me about 16 that you fuck me. The seat's going up your daughter's skirt, nigga. And you know I'm half blood with a baby killer, gravy swigger. A bitch ass nigga named got zipped up in the body bag. Creek mob nigga, fuck your mama and your daughter. Put them both coming up near nigga with your shoulder. Be walking out, nigga, they phone come straight. Sick made all my life, I'm fucking your kids instead of your wife. They bet your daughter's best Sunday dress with a head off. You can't take me. The warden, if he told my parole, they found his first 2 kids next to Miss Hutch's house.
I ain't gonna lie, I never listened to him. I listened to Brother Lynch, but this nigga's kind of weak to me. That's just my opinion, though.
The skin off your face, taking you for a child, and cut off bitch right.
In 2001, Six and his girlfriend were both arrested for multiple pedophilia acts and rape of a child on his own 2 daughters. He was also charged for being in possession of CP. Six was sentenced to 36 years in prison, but will be paroled at age 54 in late 2024 or early 2025, after serving about 24 years in prison. Again, if you want to know more details about that story, go watch my documentary about Six on my channel. Houston rap group Ghetto Boys dropped a song called Assassins in 1998, where they had some violent lyrics and good storytelling, but I wouldn't call it horrorcore. People like to mention them for starting the genre, but they definitely don't try to take the credit for starting horrorcore or even being a part of it in any way. Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse claims that the song Assassins from Ghetto Boys was the first horrorcore song. Gangsta Nip is credited for songwriting for some of the earliest Ghetto Boys songs. Willie D is also credited on Gangsta Nip's first album for songwriting some of his lyrics. Another rap group that put their stamp in the subgenre is 3 6 Mafia. Lord Infamous and DJ Paul dropped their first known tape entitled Portrait of a Serial Killer that was released in 1992. In 1993, Lord Infamous dropped his first solo album, Lord of Terror. In these tapes, Lord Infamous would be on some real dark occult type raps. I mean, this dude was a
Lord Infamous dope. I like Lord Infamous. He was one of the 3 6 Mafia, one of the dope ones out the group for sure.
real Satanist. Koopsta admitted on a DVD he came out with that both of them were really playing with the Ouija board and practicing actual satanic rituals. The whole 3 6 Mafia group was on that devil worshipping stuff, but Lord Infamous and Koopsta took it to the next level. They were real Satanists that really practiced the occult. Some say that's why they both had an early death, because the devil came to collect their souls. Gangsta Boo would call herself the devil's daughter on multiple songs, which is creepy because she also died young at age 43. Maybe the devil also came to
Behold, the 2021 Ford F-150. But at Echo Park, this isn't just any
collect, just like Koopsta and Lord Infamous. It almost seems like 3-6 Mafia has a curse, and because they sold their soul, Satan is just doing his part of the bargain. What's also creepy is Crunchy Black spoke about Lord Infamous and Koopsta's mysterious death in an interview. He also said something strange about just imagine if Gangsta Boo was dead. Not DJ Paul, not Juicy J, but just singled out Gangsta Boo out of nowhere. Not too long after, Gangsta Boo was found dead in front of a house. It's almost like Crunchy Black spoke her death into existence.
The devil's daughter about to make a thing that's gonna be sweet. Out killers ain't taking nothing from you niggas. So back up for the devil's daughter. Feel the bitches of the devil's daughter. Bitch, I'm not even with your fucking soul. Yes, the devil's daughter kinda caught a bitch that wish to slip your ass.
But being signed to the devil, how do you?
Oh, nigga, I ain't lying.
What do you mean by being signed to the devil?
Right. Let's keep on making the fire and the lights gonna go out now. No, nigga, you know what I'm talking about, man. 3-6 Mafia, man. Come on, man. I can't give you all the goddamn secrets, man. Come on. But you know what I'm talking about for real, man.
Yeah.
You know, 3-6 Mafia. We can't call ourselves that shit because just saying the shit, you know, we got to tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? 666. We did the pentagram shit, the what you call that shit? We did all that spaghetti, the Ouija board. We did all that old spooky ass shit when we was kids.
My nigga got that cheap ass liquor, man. What is that shit? Hey, look at that bottle, bud.
Well, something seems like it happened.
That's that nasty ass cinnamon tasting ass fire shit. What is that drink called? Who know what that drink called? That cinnamon tasting ass nasty shit.
Like Coop dead, rest in peace, Coop. Lord dead, really rest in peace, Lord. You get what I'm saying? Me, Paul, and Juicy is still alive. Just imagine if Boo was dead. Don't want Boo to be dead. Then it might wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Since it's still 4 of us, it's still.
My bad, y'all. That's right, Fireball. He drinking that Fireball blood.
If the 3 of us die, then the little shit we probably did for real or did.
Like, I'm fucking up the whole movie. I don't know why. Just that shit. Just as soon as I seen that shit, I'm like, I know this nigga ain't drinking no Fireball blood. That's Crunchy Black of 3-6 Mafia. We're past that nigga the Ace of Spades or something. Nigga, he a legend. He ain't no way in hell he should be drinking no goddamn $2. Goddamn, that bottle costs like $2 flat. Out the door, $2. Man, come on, man.
Didn't do for real. Wouldn't work.
Gangsta Boo overdosed on fentanyl-laced powder on New Year's. She was found unalive in front of a house on the porch the next morning. Crunchy thinks there was some foul.
I know people want to believe conspiracy and about the 3-6 and about, you know, the devil came to collect her soul. She was just a dope fiend. Sorry, RP Gangsta Boo, but she was a dope fiend. Lord Infamous, RP, he was a dope fiend. Pimp C, RP, he was a dope fiend. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens. Like, when you do drugs, like, shit, especially with the fentanyl shit, you can't be snorting powder no more. Nigga, you gonna die. You know, RP to them, man. I wish that shit didn't happen, but, like, what dope fiend you know going around with a fentanyl testing kit, testing all they dope? Like, shit, them motherfuckers don't give a fuck. All right, let me see.
Play involved. The people that were with her at the time left her to die either intentionally or unintentionally. Crunchy would also do multiple interviews where he spoke about meeting the devil. So not only does this group make their mark with the genre, but they take it to the next level and actually used to partake in the occult, which makes their raps realistic rather than storytelling and exaggerated violent horror themed raps. Crunchy now is a man of God and separated himself from the group. He was on an interview recently speaking about how DJ Paul and Juicy J never look out for him till this day and how they don't speak. Now I'm going to change it up from all the gangster type.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
Rap. This last rapper I'm going to be speaking about is an old school rapper from the Bronx, New York City named Kool Keith, aka Dr. Octagon, aka
Forgot all about Kool Keith. Dang.
Dr. Doom, and like 50 more names. I got to speak on this rapper I'm speaking about is an old school rapper from the Bronx, New York City named Kool Keith, aka Dr. Octagon, aka Dr. Doom, and like 50 more names. I got to speak on this rapper because he doesn't get his flowers too much. My brother put me on this rapper as a kid. Back in the days, I used to really listen to this strange rapper. Kool Keith is originally from a group called Ultramagnetic MCs. He dropped his strange, dark, horror-themed, critically acclaimed solo debut album, Dr. Octagonicologists, under the name Dr. Octagon in 1996. This album was weird but also well put together, produced by the Automator and one of my favorite DJs to touch the turntables, DJ Q-Bert. But what really makes this rapper on the list is his album First Come First Serve.
I remember it. I just remember it from the album covers. Like he has the crazy ass album covers. Look at this shit. He got a roach. Him holding a burger. A gorilla over here. Like what the fuck? Ultramagnetic, yep. Wow, now Keith Sweat. I mean Kool Keith. Yeah.
By his other rap name Dr. Doom. I mean, this album is the perfect example of horrorcore raps. From the beats to the lyrics. It's definitely like
I swear to God, I never heard a Kool Keith MF Doom song. I just seen him everywhere. Like he had the king, he was the king of promo, had to be, because I see the album cover, he was in all the magazines, the underground magazines, but I never heard a song from him. I never like wanted to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I just was looking like, what the hell is this?
Hearing a horror movie on the album. I'm gonna play a little bit of both albums for y'all, so check this out.
Up office lights, standing at huge heights, back and forth, left wing, swing to north, east and south with blood pouring down your mouth. I left his head in the store, legs in the street, body on Wilcox with blood dripping off my feet. LAPD through gray clouds, kidney down with a bag of master locks. Police can't hear you with a dead body tied near you. It's hot, I'm drinking soda with a Tech 9, spraying your fan belt motor.
Fuck, pull your ribs out, suck your old cock, block, 25 knocks, paid out of the luck. Cut your ass open, stuff you like a duck. What?
Pull out your cola, leave your glands swollen, uncircumcised between your mom's thighs. That's right, with a face like Michael Myers. I clipped the ears off your bodyguards with some bloody king, children of the corn on a swing. I stuck needles in your face like pinhead. You been dead for 80 hours in a college dorm with a thunderstorm.
If you ain't never heard them albums,
I don't know. That's like some New York style shit. He dope though. Like, you don't sound bad. Ultramagnetic was the group he was in at first. They were with KRS-One. Oh damn, he that old? Yeah.
just check him out sometimes. He has a big variety in his catalog and has a solid rap career for a 60-year-old man. He definitely has a fan base starting from the 1980s. Shout out to Kool Keith for still doing his rap thing to this day. So that's the last rapper I'm going to be talking about on this video. Just wanted to talk about a few. There's a lot of rappers I still ain't mentioned. I'll probably be making a part 2 of this video someday. So before I end the video, rappers like Tommy Wright III, King Gordy, Gravediggers, Bone Thugs, and Insane Clown Posse are more rappers that paved the way for rappers that later came out like Tech 9 and Eminem. People say Big L is on the list because his song Devil's Son that came out in 1993, but I don't call him a horrorcore rapper, neither did he. He just had some dark lyrics on his album. Anyways, I'm going to end it there. Just wanted to make this video because I didn't mention this on my 6th documentary. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to all my supporters. And until next time, I'm out.
All right, man. That was off of Sticky Situations TV. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. That video was pretty good, man. Yeah, I was one. Said G, who did the Bridges Over for Boogie Down Productions, was in the group too. Damn, that's dope. Yep. Shout out Sticky Situation TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's Made Media Live. That shit, I think I'm gonna check out some more of Cool Keith music. Probably after this live. All right. So following with that video, man, let's check this out on LA Weekly. This is the history of hardcore rap, right? What has kept hip hop fresh for almost 40 years are the constant innovations of various regional subgenres, you know. But for some reason, there's always been a challenge with properly tracking the dark corner of the music known as horrorcore. The blackest sheep of the hip hop family tree, a proper history of horrorcore has always been hindered by both the diverseness within this fan base, as well as so many oft attributed pioneers not wanting to take credit for it. So why has horrorcore carried such a stigma? All right. Early 80s rap music lent itself well to elements of the film and pop culture touchstones. And so, if we're talking the strictness of terms here, perhaps the first instance of photo horrorcore could be Jimmy Spicer's 1980 single "Adventures of Super Rhymes." Jimmy Spicer's 1980s, damn, 1980. A substantial part of the 15-minute long track consists of Spicer telling the broadcaster Howard Cosell about the time he met Dracula. From there also came groups like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who, while not overly demonic, use a spooky fun of horror imagery in their music, as well as tracks like Dana Dane's Nightmares, which shifted rap narratives into more frightening dimensions. By the late 80s, this resulted in the more haunting narratives becoming commercially viable. In 1988, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince released A Nightmare on My Street, an unauthorized hip-hop take on Freddy Krueger, followed by that year by the completely authorized A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 Dream Warrior soundtrack cut, Are You Ready for Freddy by the Fat Boys, which boasted a rapping Robert Englund. Shout out to Street Code, I see you. Shout out to NC, Dro the Mob, the whole Mob Squad. Make sure y'all subscribe to their channels, man. Drop y'all links. But while these were both relatively friendly frights, in other parts of the country, things got quite dark. That same year, Prince Johnny C's group Ghetto Boys, this is how the group name was spelled before Scarface and Willie D recorded Assassins for their debut album Making Trouble, a brutal tales from the Crypt style series of horrific narratives. It became a signature song for the group, later remade by the group's new lineup. All right. Hit that like button. We speaking on horrorcore, hip hop, rap. On the other side of the country, at this time was 16-year-old Detroit-based Isham, whose landmark 1981 Booming Words from Hell album used a metaphor of the Motor City to represent the pit of eternal domination. Isham's the influence on Midwest hip hop cannot be overstated, along with the inspiring, the more macabro elements that will go into the inspired. You know what? Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can blow this up. All right. Approached by rival only by Too Short, E40, and Master P in terms of building an independent empire. Of course, if Sham completely and utterly rejected the term horrorcore, he claims he makes acid rap, all right, differentiated by its usage of rock elements and more unsettling imagery of metaphors for the real-life horror, as opposed to horrorcore's more fantastical elements. All right, that's what I meant by the acid rap. It got more of a rock element to it. That's why I ain't really like Isham. I mean, I really wasn't feeling that type of music. But you know, Detroit, Motor City, they into shit, rock influenced music a lot. Cause ain't that where Kid Rock and shit from? All right. Another artist who similarly rejects hardcore branding is Kool Keith, who, among other things, pioneered brutally killing MCs in between the absurd chaos of everything else in Ultramagnetic MCs 1988. That's what Queen just said. Ultramagnetic MCs in 1988 debut Critical Beatdown. He would become frustrated with the title being thrown at his work from Papa Large to Dr. Octagon. On the 1997 Sex Style, he said he wasn't horrorcore, but pornocore. Isham and Kool Keith would later work together in 2001 on some of their strongest full lengths. Isham's Tongues, I remember that, Tongues, I had that album, and Kool Keith's Spank Master. Okay. The first use we could find in the actual term horrorcore was Santa Ana, California group KMC's 1991, Three Men with the Power of 10. The group, whose name stands for Chaotic Minds Corruption, released the album on Priority Records. The words slowly began popping up more along the West Coast among fellow horrorcore-minded groups like Los Angeles Insane Poetry, who prior to the time was referring to the brand of sinister rap as Terrifying Style, as well as Sacramento's Brother Lynch Hung. Within the popularity of gangster rap, perhaps labeling bigwigs thought horrorcore could be the next big thing. During the 1992 bidding war for Long Island rapper R.A. the Rugged Man, I forgot about him. He another one. R.A. the Rugged Man, and his Crustified Dibs project, he was brought into Def Jam offices by Chris Lively and Leo Cohen and had his potential future as horrorcore star mapped out for him. I was incorporating horror films in all my rhymes, he says. They were looking at me to be that guy. They wanted me to be Bloody Axe Kid. I got the lecture from Def Jam. Leor said rappers from the street have gats and guns, but you could have bloody axes. Fuck the gats. We're going to do the bloody axes. I always wanted to do everything opposite. All of the film from my childhood influences my music, but when everyone jumped on the horror thing, it looked like a fad to me. It looked corny, so I pulled my horror references out. Yeah, R.A. was dope for sure. While R.A. later signed with Jive, Def Jam was still attempting to make a foray into horrorcore with Flatliners, a group led by Def Jam founder Russell Simmons' nephew, Jamal Simmons. All right, I don't remember the Flatliners. Meanwhile, Rap-A-Lot artist Gangsta Nip's album, Psychic Thoughts Are What I Conceive, may have had the most perplexing cover in the rap history, along with Houston Collie's Ghetto Boys. He wrote the enduring song Chucky. The Def Jam push for horrorcore helped solidify the movement. A Pix film tried to capitalize off their 1995 release, The Fear, which had an entirely horrorcore soundtrack led by a title track performed by Isham and featuring the Flatliners. Even the VHS box art for the film plugged the music, saying the soundtrack would do for horrorcore what singles did for grunge. Also, the soundtrack was Dead Body Man, the biggest radio single for Detroit's duo Insane Clown Posse. All right. That's Eminem Nemesis. Violent J and Shaggy 2 dope. Yeah. I try to listen to some of their music. I'm like, I can't really listen, like I can't get past the why y'all painting y'all faces and shit like that. But while violent, it make me think of like wrestling and shit, watching some wrestlers trying to rap, or some shit. While Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope seem to prefer calling their music wicked shit, they eventually seemed cool with the term to the point where their annual gathering of the Juggalos, that's what they call all their fans, the Juggalos. Hey, they got a cult following. They like them and Tech Nine, they got like the biggest followings in hip hop. like for real. Gathering the Juggalos Festival will promote various acts as influential contributors to horrorcore. Their label, Psychopath Records, has also spent 20 years signing horrorcore artists, young and old, as well as matching them on tour with hip-hop acts they respect. All right. But as the initial horrorcore boom somewhat fizzled out, the acts who survived managed to change with the times. Hip hop horrorcore supergroup Gravediggers, RZA, Prince Paul, State Sonic's Fruit Quan, and Poetic released 1994 6 Feet Deep, an album considered a subgenre's finest hour. But as RZA and eventually Paul departed from the group, Fruit Quan and Poetic moved away from the more macabre elements and focused on more philosophical side of death. As time continued to change, New York Underground also saw a rise of Necro. I remember him, Necro, aka Necrodamus, hip hop psychic, with both multi-syllable heavy lyricism and unspeakable sex and violence imagery. Necro's sidestepped the horrorcore designation by referring to his music as death rap. All right. Something which has made both his work and collaborations with artists like Raekwon and groups like Nonfiction a little easier to swallow for more traditional hip hop heads. All right, Necro, yeah. See, Dro know about Necro too, man. See, I'm into all type. Like I try to listen to a whole different type of hip hops and rap songs and different genres and shit. Today, it seems the only people who don't see horrorcore as a dirty word are the listeners. When early reviews, Our Future referred to their music as horrorcore, Rolling Stones referred to Earl's Sweatshirt as hot horrorcore revelers. Leighton Tyler, the creator, said they were not fucking horrorcore. That's always been the way with the horrorcore. Perhaps it's how cartoony the name horrorcore sounds or its failure to catch on a mainstream phenomenon, but nobody ever really wanted to take credit for creating it. Well, that is except for the legendary Harlem rapper Big L, who made no secret about believing his 1993 single Devil's Son made him one of the originators of horrorcore. Regardless, now that the internet has made music fans more connected than ever, one suspect horrorcore's always going to be lurking in the shadows, man. All right. So that was a throwback article I found off of LA Weekly, man. Yeah. I mean, shit. It's good to talk about other types of music, man, not just drill and rap and gangster shit, man. Horrorcore, you know, and we got some other genres. You say you know Fuquan personally? All right. Let me see. You said never heard of R.A. Yeah, R.A. the Rugged Man. He had good promotion too, but I think it was the team he had, like shit. C Mob, yep, C Mob. Let me see. ICP song, Chris Banya is pretty dope. Gravediggers, yeah, I remember the Gravediggers. The Gravediggers was dope. I had one of their albums for sure. But I wonder why they ain't put what's the name in there too? What was that group called? Yeah. I think their album was called Hellraiser. And they was from New York. I think they was from Brooklyn too. I can't think of dude's name though, but he was dope as fuck. Rock. His name was Rock. He was part of a group. Helter Skelter, Rock. Helter Skelter. I think they rap was kind of like that a little bit too. I had that Helter Skelter album. Let me see. He said I listened to Tech Nine and had all his CDs when I first dropped his lyrical beats for real. Yeah, I had most of all the Tech Nine CDs. I like Tech Nine earlier music. I like Tech Nine albums that was produced by Don Juan. Shout out to Don Juan, man. He's one of the best producers out there, man, out there in Kansas City. Yeah, when Don Wild was producing like that one album, it's called Celsius, Tech Nine Celsius. That's a dope album. I like that. And of course his Angelic album, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a classic, you know. But yeah. Yeah. I fuck with certain Tech Nine music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see what else I had up on here real quick before I jump off this thing, man. I just wanted to hop on here real quick, say what's up to the YouTube people, man. All right, so look, the government rejects NBA YoungBoy's challenge to gun possession law. All right, so we got an update on NBA YoungBoy. Let's check this out. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me see. U.S. government opposes NBA YoungBoy motion to dismiss gun charges, maintaining the constitutionally of restrictions on felons owning firearms. All right, the feds have. Well, hold on, I'm gonna just play this shit, man. Hit that like button. Nope, can't play. The feds have opposed the efforts by NBA YoungBoy to dismiss charges related to gun possession in the move that could have significant implications for the firearm regulations and individual rights under the Second Amendment. The legal battle ensues over the controversial statute, which NBA YoungBoy claims infringes upon his constitutional rights following their 2021 charge of possession of firearms by a convicted felon. The charge stems from an incident during the music video shoot in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where the rapper and 15 others were apprehended. According to federal prosecutors, the arrest was the result of a broader investigation into the legal activities in Baton Rouge area. Police reported recovering 14 guns, $79,000 in cash, and various illegal drugs from the scene. Among the seizure firearms were 45 caliber pistol and 9mm handgun, both reportedly in the NBA YoungBoy's possession. All right. Let me see. What's news? Given his status as a convicted felon due to a previous robbery and assault conviction, his involvement with these firearms constitutes a federal offense. NBA YoungBoy initial argument centers on the assertion that the statute which prohibits felons from possessing firearms violates the Second Amendment, safeguarding a citizen's right to keep and bear arms. This argument was put to the test against existing Fifth Circuit proceedings, which has historically maintained the legality of restricting firearms possession among convicted felons as an unlawful regulatory measure. The U.S. government responding to NBA YoungBoy's motion to dismiss highlights the Fifth Circuit's consistent rejections of challenges to the statute based on Second Amendment. Cite numerous cases, the historic evidence supports the notion that the restrictions of firearms possession by a felon align with the longstanding tradition of firearm regulation, emphasizes the intent to disarm individuals deemed irresponsible or a danger to public safety. Moreover, the government contends that even if the court were to reassess the constitutionality of the statute under the framework endorsed by the recent Supreme Court decision in New York State Rifle and Pistol Association, Inc. versus Bearer, it will still withstand scrutiny. The decision, which refined the legal standards for applying the Second Amendment, underscores the historic proceedings of regulating firearm ownership, thereby bolstering the government position against NBA YoungBoy's motion. That was a whole bunch of bullshit to say what? Nigga, they denied him, man. Basically, they denied him. NBA YoungBoy, they still gonna charge him. He still gotta fight. Hopefully he able to beat the charges or cop out and get something light. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, man. Let me get off this thing, man. All right, shout out to everybody in the building. All right, just want to hop on live, let y'all know, man. I'm okay. I'm okay. Y'all see, y'all still drop a video. You know, I'll still be dropping videos. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with my kids, man. You know, hit the like button. That's a lot. That's what a lot of you niggas should be doing, man. Trying to run these streets and all that other shit, man. Spend time with your kids. It's safer like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I appreciate everybody tapped in. Make sure y'all follow all my moderators, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow their pages. You know, make sure you get that Trenches News book, How to Survive Chicago Drill on Amazon.com. And man, make sure y'all hit the bell notifications on my channel so y'all know when I drop, man. And, you know, I'll check y'all out later. You know, peace to everyone, man. Hey, shout out to Nene Marie, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Nene Marie and get the merch. Make sure you check out NC Page, Sparks, Dro, Queen Lotus, everybody, man. I'm off this thing.